People say the hardest thing about being a writer is finding your style. Not true. No, the hardest thing about being a writer is changing your style. That's where I was a year ago. Now I have my style and a life sentence. But let's start from the beginning, with a big introduction and a bigger finish. I'm H.W. Reed. I live on the second floor of an apartment building on 3rd Street. It's not much of a place, but I'm not much of a writer. Anyways, you've probably read about me in the papers, if those still exist. Or at least you heard about what I did. You might call it homicide. I call it murder. It all began with a phone call. It's Chad. He's my publisher, and that's about the best I can say for him.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm gonna need that outline by Monday.
Yeah, Chad,
Indemnity Press needs something like your last novel, but with more sex.
that was a children's book.
Regardless, this has got to be your big one. You're not having any trouble, are you? Well, listen, between you and me, it's gonna sit on Greenstreet's desk for a week, then it'll be at least another week until he finally reads it. You can take a nice long vacation. Whatever you want.
Well, to be honest, Chad, I am having a little trouble. I'm trying to write something serious. I'm trying to write something people over 10 will read. I'm writing a detective story about a love-torn writer who meets a dangerous dame, and it gets complicated, okay? These things take time. I need to get into character. I've got to figure...
I remember when the only character you had to put yourself into was a talking bear.
Ha.
Well, Reed, if you're having so much trouble, maybe I can help you. Do you have any ideas written down?
Yeah, a couple.
Well, what do you have?
It's not like that, Chad. It's just I really need
Chad, baby, what's
just a
up,
little...
dude? Oh, it's good. What's up? What are you gonna do this
Hello?
weekend? You got anything coming?
Well, you know.
Chad?
All right, Reed, get that to us by Monday, okay?
Okay, but I just...
I'm seeing we on the phone.
Thanks, Chad.
From the moment we met, it was fireworks.
The wick's coming to an end?
You got it, baby. There's about to be colors.
Oh, Clark, I'm crazy about you, can't you see? Look at me. Look at my face and tell me you don't love me.
You know I love you, kid. Always did. But your love is like a flame that destroys everything in its path. This song and dance has come to curtains. It's over.
So fast, Clark.
You don't want to do this, doll. Put down that gun. Put it down. I remember how it all started. I went to the Magnolia for a drink. Jimmy runs a quiet place, but not too quiet for me.
What's it gonna be,
The
Clark?
usual, Jimmy.
Right. Need a light?
And there she was. A lightning bolt went off in my heart. She had me for good, for all of her murderous deeds. I was in her command till death do us part. I haven't seen you here before.
I've never really been here before.
Keep the change.
Clark. Navy's your color.
Thanks, doll.
That's a new hat, isn't it?
It's an old one, sweet cheeks, just like you.
You say the nicest things.
Love you too.
When I got up that morning, I was feeling different. I just couldn't say why. If I knew what had happened to me, I'd have stayed home. But instead, I went to that grocery on 5th Street.
Change it, take it out and touch it. Don't you know you really gotta work it? Take it out and touch it. I know you gonna.
Like that hat.
Thanks, doll.
That'll be $15.84, honey. What kind of bags you want?
Old one, sweet cheeks. Just like you.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Love you too.
Have a nice day.
When I left the night's picture, I wondered where I'd go next. I had that story to write, but none of my ideas struck me as brilliant. It was too early to go home and too late for a round of billiards, so I figured I'd grab a drink. I needed someplace quiet, a place to be alone with my thoughts. I don't usually go to joints like this. I like to enjoy what goes down my throat. But like I've said, something was different. I could feel it. Besides, on Tuesdays, kids eat free.
Hey, how you doing? Well,
The usual, Jimmy. Scotch on the rocks.
right.
Something was weird, all right. Even old Jimmy wasn't the same. But I had a job to do, and time was running thin. Writing is a lot like fishing. You keep throwing ideas out there until you get something good. Only nothing was biting today. I had been cursed, just like one of those mystery stories on TV. Yeah, just like on TV. Only I knew the answer. Murder. And there she was, like $100 bill stuck in a pile of ones. I had to pull it out.
I haven't seen you in here before.
Well, I've never really been here before. H.W. Reed.
You're a writer, aren't you?
Yeah. How'd you know, kid? Do you read my stuff?
No. Just, well, only writers and doctors have initials before their names, and, well, you don't look like a doctor.
I see.
You're the lonely type, aren't you?
I get around when I need to. Why?
No reason.
James.
Change it. Take it out and touch it.
How about a drink?
Fine.
It's over.
So fast.
I remember how it all started. I went to the Magnolia for a drink. Jimmy runs a quiet place. But not
Okay, princess, we've been on this merry-go-round for too long. It's time for you to start giving me some answers or shove off and let some younger kids ride. Besides, it's getting late and I'm all out of tickets.
Suppose I buy the next one.
Suppose there is no next round. Now start talking. Why am I saying these things?
What things?
Things like, keep your shirt on, doll, and the usual, Jimmy. Why?
I don't know. I just thought it was something that you do. I thought it was kind of cute, I guess.
Start talking.
From the moment we met, it was fireworks.
The wick's coming to an end.
You got it.
From the moment we met, it was fire.
Crazy about
We're at the end of the wick, baby, and there's about to be colors. I've met dames like you before. You send a guy one way and change course at the last minute.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about murder, baby. I'm no stooge. I know how this works. I've seen it before, and I'm gonna end it before it's too late. I've got it down to this. Something happened. Something changed me into what I am now. I've been searching for the answer all day, and it's led me to one thing.
Oh my god, wait a minute!
People say the hardest thing about being a writer is finding your style. Not true. No, the hardest thing about being a writer is changing your style. But all that doesn't matter now. Besides, I have a long, long time to finish that novel.
What are you smirking at?
I just got a great idea for my next novel. It's about a regular guy whose life turns into a classic murder story. You'll love the finish.
Change.